Now then guys, welcome back to the Fight Back. This is part 24 of my Sunderland save on Football Manager 2018, and it's been a while since I've managed to record. As people may have known, I've been banging on about getting a brand new PC, and I have it. It's here, it's now, I'm recording on it. Hence why my little kind of webcam frame isn't there, because I forgot I've not imported the image from my laptop onto this. But hopefully, no noisy laptop in the background. Hopefully, it records fine. Football Manager runs an absolute dream on this supercomputer I've bought. But anyway, enough of that. You're here to see the Sunderland save. And today we've got two massive games. We've got Man City and Bournemouth. You can see in the league, we're steady mid-table, 11th place, 21 points. And we're doing okay. We'll look at the league table in a bit more bigger view, because I'm looking at this on a massive monitor as well. Yeah, so 11th place, 18 games, 21 points. We're averaging more than a point a game, which is what we want. My hair is awful today. And then, yeah, so we're doing all right. We're not nowhere near challenging for 7th place. I was getting a bit giddy at one point, thinking maybe challenge for 7th. But if we finish mid-table, we'll do well for us, considering everyone thought we were going to get relegated. But look at Preston, 5 points. Burnley on 8 points. Swansea on 13 points. We're getting a gap from these guys, which is nice to see. And we'll have a look to see what we've been getting up to since you last saw us. So we had, well, one hell of a game, really. Well, we played Watford. We lost 3-1 against Watford. But then we had the 5-5 draw against Everton. And to be honest, I was a bit underwhelmed by it, I believe. When I recorded it, I didn't seem as excited as it actually was. It was a thrilling game. 5-5 draw. It was just crazy. It really was. So, but then we followed that up by 3-2 victory against Huddersfield. And again, it's a game. Gray, Chong, Vardy getting on the score sheet. Vardy managing to get the last minute winner for us. We've then played Swansea, who are struggling in the league. We beat them 3-0. Vardy with 2 goals. Tomari Gray picking up another goal as well. We then played Tottenham, 4-2 against Tottenham. And it wasn't too bad, to be honest with. They're above us in the league. It's Tottenham at the end of the day. They're bound to beat us. 4-2, a bit harsher result. We managed to obviously get a consolation goal near the end as well, as they did, as they made it 4. So kind of 3-2 would have looked better than 4-2. But hey-oh, it will do. We then played Wolves. They beat us 2-1. And we've been off the boil a little bit. Again, we've had chances. We've created chances. We've just not scored. And we're not scoring. That is the problem at this moment in time. Then West Ham, 0-0. They're the players sent off in the 37th minute. We just couldn't capitalise on it. Hines had a poor game. The defence played really, really well. It was just the attacking lot just didn't perform at all. But a 0-0, a point away from home against West Ham, I'll take that any day. Any day, pretty much, at this moment in time. We're getting a lot of draws. We're picking up points where we need to pick up points. You look at the season, we've been a massive point against Man United and a massive point against Chelsea. They're 2 points that we thought we were never ever going to get. And we've got Man City, and I'm really excited to play Man City. If you watched my Leicester save last season, I don't think I've got my webcam in the right position. Hang on, that's a bit better? Yeah, that'd be a bit better. Yeah, Man City last season with Leicester, I absolutely destroyed them. They were well, pretty much we were their bogey team. I don't think, sorry, I'm trying to sort this webcam out. Is that better? Nope. There we go. Probably should have edited that bit out, but I'm not going to. Yeah, Man City was we were their bogey team last season. I don't think it's going to be the case this season against a Sunderland team who've just come up to Premier League. But we've got Man City, then we'll play Bournemouth, get back down to earth, a game we should really win. And well, we're in December. We're coming up to the January transfer period as well. With the transfer, we need to sort our wage budget out. They've given me a new contract, and I asked for more wage budget. They gave it us, but £706,000 worth. So we're still £60,000 over our wage budget. And I'm not going to clear that anytime soon unless I sell the likes of, well, my big players. So I need to just keep going. We're got one of the lowest wage budgets in the league. But hopefully if we continue how we keep going from here, we should get a bigger budget next season. If we look at the projections, we're meant to have £9 million in the bank by the end of this season, and next season 32 million, 51 million. It looks like we're going to get some transfer wage as well. So things do look good. If we just keep this up, we'll be fine when it comes to next season, and I can build the team properly, because I missed out on some really good players last season just due to wage, and also I need to get some of my players. I haven't got this screen set up because it's on a new computer. I haven't got it set up how I usually like it. But some of these players we've got, and also we've got quite a tiny squad at the minute. Some of them I need to get down on kind of better contracts because they're running out. It's not the end of this season and the next season. I think, for example, I'll just take Mamba. His contract runs out. To be honest with you, at the end of the season, his contract runs out, and people are going to start probably coming in for offers. So I'm hoping to get some sort of transfer budget so I can keep some of these players out, or else I'm going to be losing them, and I don't want to lose them. I want to just keep them here. So hopefully I can do that. But enough waffling. Let's get into this game. So tactic-wise, against Man City, we've got Lumley, Romero, Kone, Maguire and Fuchs, with Amos, Power, Chong, Jensen, Gray and Vardy up front. We're playing uncautious. We're just going to go out there and just see what happens. Are we away from home? I can't remember if we're away from home or what. But it's nice just to be able to click straight into this game, not have to faff around with low graphics or anything like that because the game actually saves itself. We are at home against Man City, so it should be all right. And as well now, let me know, guys, if you want me to start playing in 3D, because we definitely can play in 3D because my PC is going to be able to cope with it. So just let me know down below if you want to see it in 3D. I'm not going to do that. There we go. Game kicks off. That is really fast. Hang on. Slow that down a little bit. But I don't think we're going to get a result from this game. It would be nice if we just score a goal. Silva with a free kick. Hits the wall, but it comes back out to... Was that Felix who I had for Leicester last season? I don't think it was. Right, Lumley. Can we counter on this? Can we get the ball? Harry Maguire picks the ball up to Gray. Demarai Gray's running at the Man City team. Cuts inside. Has a shot. He's not far off. That is a bloody good shot from Demarai Gray. Right, corner to Man City. I feel like every chance they get, they're going to score. Romero comes in, and there we go. There's the goal. And of course, it's that guy's first goal of the season. I think they're not playing a full strength team, really. I haven't even looked at the Man City team. I should have really gone through that at the beginning. My apologies, guys. But Romero with a poor header out, gets a second chance at the header, doesn't do it. Ball goes in, and look how nicely this is on the... How it runs on this computer. It runs really nice. Right, I'm going to shout at them. Tell them to show some passion. We're only 1-0 down, 20 minutes on the clock. It should be fine, but we've only had one shot. Right, guys, we're just coming up to the edge of half-time. Jesus is on the ball, has a shot, Lumley saves. 1-0 still. If it stays 1-0 when it comes to the end of half-time, that'll be awesome. Because one goal, we can still get back into this. We've had all the possession. They've just had all the shots. And half-time, 1-0. We'll take 1-0. If we lose the game 1-0, I'll be pleased with that. I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep going. Yeah, we're only 1-0 down. Hopefully we can nick a goal. Right, Mendy's on the ball. Felix goes past one, goes past two, shoots. Lumley does save. Right, I need to make some changes. I'm going to make them early on because we have a look. We've got Vardy on a 6.3, Gray on a 6.3, and Jensen on a 6.3. I don't know why they're struggling. I might just move Gray in the middle. Bring on Jordan Jones for Jensen, and then I'm going to bring on Hines as well for Vardy, and just do that. I did change his role and played him as a pressing forward just to see if that's going to make any difference with being on the cautious factor. It hasn't really, but we've got a chance here. Jordan Jones, his first chance of the game. It's a shot. It's not on target, but it's a shot. It looks decent. Right, we're looking frustrated. Let's just tell him to, I don't know, show some passion. Right, we've also just picked up a shed load of yellow cards out of nowhere. I don't know if I've not been paying attention to this, but we've got 10 minutes to go. It's still 1-0. Gray's going to come off. Marcus Edwards is going to come on. He's been injured for part of this season. I'm tempted to maybe go attacking, these last 10 minutes. Screw it. I'm going to go attacking. There's nothing to lose now. We're 1-0 down. Let's go attacking. 4 minutes of added time. Only losing 1-0 to Man City after Tottenham beat us 4-0. That's not a bad state. And yeah, 1-0. There we go. We get the loss, but we're not humiliated by Man City. Just a 14th minute goal. I'd say that is a good result. Yeah, I can't fault your performance today. It was just one of them days. 1-0 against Man City. We'll take that any day. Hopefully then we can go into this Bournemouth game and get a victory. That would be nice. Right, let's just get straight into this Bournemouth game, shall we? Right, guys, here we are for the game against Bournemouth. We're at home this time. We're still going to be adopting the cautious approach. I've only made one change. I'm going to start Walker-Peters. He hasn't played a couple of games, so I'm just going to give him a couple of chances just to see how he gets on. He's been performing poorly, really, but Romero hasn't been doing that much better, really, has he? So we're just going to see how we get on. I might get Jordan Jones on earlier on. Hines has scored 4 goals this season, but Jamie Vardy has to start, really. He's our top goal scorer. Only with 6 goals this season. I would have thought he would have come away with more coming into this kind of January period. We do need, I think, next season a massive, decent striker, but again, we need to sort out the defence. There's a few places still that we are going to need to fill because we don't have a big squad. Midfield-wise, I think I've got it sorted. With the central midfielders, we've got Power, Amos, Mamba, we've got Tishobi. Yeah, anyway, we've got Aaron as well. So that's 4 decent young midfielders that we can use to go there. Attacking midfielder, I'd like a new one of them. On the left-hand side, the right-hand side, I think we're kind of sorted. Just striker, another centre-backs. We're going to need some more full-backs, I think, as well. So the defensive line needs strengthening, I believe, and another backup goalkeeper. But enough of that. We don't need to worry about that now. We're worrying about the game against Bournemouth. And they are in the league. I don't know where they are in the league, actually. We'll have a look in a second. And I'm just amazed at how quick this all loads up on this PC. I'm not used to it at all. I'm like clicking buttons and it's instant. I'm not used to it being instant. So I didn't even go through kind of their team then. So Bournemouth are above us in the league, 10th in the league, only by a point. So we'll still adopt the cautious tactic. And we'll go, look how good this is. Well, I'll be able to fit with my big screen. I can fit all the stuff on the side here as well. I think I could anyway. It just looks like it's not squished together. Right, here we go. Griffiths with a corner for Bournemouth. They've got the early pressure. And we can go attacking. We are good. I say we are a good attacking team. We play better attackingly. We are just conceding goals and we're not scoring as much as the minute as we should be. But we'll just see how we go. And they're in and they do score. Do you know what? I'm going to go attacking. I know it's early on. We do concede goals quite early on. And I keep looking over there because that's where my webcam used to be on that tiny little monitor I've got. But the ball comes in here, just crosses in. And is that Walker-Peters' fault? It is Walker-Peters' fault. Probably shouldn't have started him. But we're going to, like I say, give him again. We're going to move on attacking. This is a game up in my eyes we should be winning. So Amos to Jensen. We don't want to be going into this Christmas period with not winning any games coming into January, just dropping down the league. Because we can still, obviously, they're in, again, Lumley with a good save. Lumley, by the way, he's been looked at by the Southampton manager. Not Southampton manager, by Gareth Southgate to see if he can get into the England squad. Right, we play this out wide. So, yeah, we need to score a goal. This game, we need to get some points on the board. We need to get a win because feels like we haven't had one for a while. Vardy's in, though, and Vardy gets the equaliser. And no, it's not. It's an own goal. What the hell? Begovic with the own goal, but Vardy's the one that's... God, he should have got the credit for that. Let's have a look at here. Jensen plays it to Mari Gray. Jamari Gray gets a lovely cross in, crosses it in, and there Vardy heads it. That's amazing. Vardy heads it off the crossbar and it hits the back of Begovic's head. So yeah, okay, we'll take that as an own goal. But that would do. But no assist to anyone. That's a bit poor. Right, another corner. Hopefully we can defend the corner. We do. Jensen picks the ball up, play it to Vardy, over the top of Vardy. Vardy isn't going to get there. His pace obviously isn't what it used to be. Right, Amos picks the ball up to Jensen, to Fuchs. To Amos, to Power, Amos to Jamari Gray, cuts in on the inside, shoots, and Begovic makes the save. Right, here we go. Bournemouth on the attack now. With us being attacking, it's definitely opened the game up a little bit. I don't know whether to push it down to kind of positive, so we're not going all guns blazing kind of thing. So we'll drop it down and just see if that's going to make any difference. Power picks the ball up, can't clear it forward, but Kone does. Again, Vardy can't quite find the ball. And it's more of we're getting the ball at the minute and just booing it upfield, trying to look for that Vardy to run off the last defender, and it's just not working. Lumley, again, ball over the top. We're just not winning these second balls when we're playing them over the top, and they're getting straight onto it. Peters, again, back to the keeper. Lumley just kicks it up, but this time we do manage to get a chance from it. Chong's in, Chong shoots, and what a goal by Chong! Oh my God, I was just about to say these long highlights result in a goal, and what a goal this was. The amount of times we just got the ball and just tried to lump it forward, and eventually when we do get it, Chong makes an amazing run. Just yeah, cuts in on the inside on his left foot, all the way to the left-hand side of the edge of the area, and what a shot, what a goal. Tell you what, Chong, I need to sign permanently. He's still on loan from Manchester United. Whether Manchester will let us have him. He is out of contract next season. Well, no, not at the end of this season. So hopefully I can maybe get him in on a free. Don't know, but Bournemouth, Callum Wilson is there with his 9th goal of the season. Equalised, makes it 2-2. Instant reply here. But yeah, Chong's contract is, well, it's up at the end of kind of this season. So hopefully Man United don't want him back and don't offer him a new contract, because he's been sensational for us and he's someone I need to pay a big wage to if we manage to get him. Right, we've got a corner here and just goes straight to Begovic. He managed to pick the ball up. We can't get it onto Harry Maguire's head. Right, ball over the top. Jensen's there to clear it up. And Bournemouth are on the attack again just before half-time. They're going to cross him. Walker-Peters, again, Walker-Peters. I shouldn't have played him. I really shouldn't have played him. He's going to come off at half-time. That was poor from him. Won't just let it go out for a corner. If we have a look, the ball comes in. He's got plenty of time to clear this. But yet he just heads it to Ayew and he just shoots and scores and makes it 3-2. This is going to be another amazing high-scoring game, isn't it? I'll be annoyed if we are the losers of a high-scoring game. But Power picks the ball up to Chong. Chong shoots. This time Begovic does save his shot. We're going to get to half-time, though. And we're going to get to half-time after having a pretty poor kind of defensive display, really. Show me something else the second half. I see Walker-Peters' ratings on the 6.5. It's Kone really is the one that's struggling. But I'm going to make the sub straight away. I'm going to start Romero, and just to prove a point. Kone I can't take off. We have had an injury to Pinnock, so that's why Kone is playing. But Callum Wilson's in, shoots. We do manage to get the save. And we're looking at this, and we're only 5 points clear, is it now? No, more than 5 points clear. It's 7 points clear from the bottom. They're on 14 points. We're on 21. 15 points now. So we're 6 points clear from the relegation zone, and we need to start getting ourselves back into this game. I'm going to make a sub, though. Again, Vardy's not performing. Damari Gray, I'd say Damari Gray's having a better game than a 6.7. But according to this, I've only got 2 subs to make, though, haven't I? Just going to bring on Jordan Jones. I'm not going to make another sub just yet. Hines may come on. But let's just get Damari Gray off. Jordan Jones on. Shout and show some passion. We need to find an equaliser from somewhere. Right, Fuchs to Jensen to Jones. And then the wingers, the inside forwards are looking dangerous. They're cutting, they're doing what they're meant to be doing, cutting in on the inside and then kind of shooting right. Time has just ticked by and I haven't made my other sub. And I think it's too late. Jensen's going to come off. I'm going to leave Vard. Nah, do you know what? Take Jensen off. Bring on Hines. We're going to go 2 up top for the last kind of 5 minutes or so. It's going to be too late, though. It is going to be way too late for us to try and get anything out of this game now. We're going to lose this 3-2, and I'm going to be quite annoyed. If they manage to get a forfeit, I'll be even more annoyed. And it's our defence that's kind of let us down a little bit. Yes, we've got Harry Maguire. He is a good defender, but he can't be the only one that's going to be good at this team. And he's a good defender, but also he was part of a team that got Leicester City relegated, and also part of the team that Leicester City managed to not get anywhere in the championships. Maybe it was a bad move bringing him in, but he's technically our best player at the club. It was Kone really that's suffering rating-wise, and we're going to lose this one. We're going to have back-to-back losses from this episode. Things are slowly probably falling apart from us. I think we've got Liverpool next, another big game. I was going to tell them far from pleased. I feel like we should have got a result on that. So we've got Liverpool next, and we've got Stoke in the FA Cup. So a nice kind of FA Cup run would be all right. I thought the game was going to crash then. It hasn't clashed on this. Yeah, disappointing collapse. I agree with that. Poor form continued. 5 matches without a win now, which are kind of established really there. We've had 1 draw against West Ham, and that's it. But we have got kind of a nice, I say nice run of form. We really haven't got a nice run of form. What I'm going to do, though, is play a lot of these games offline. I'll probably come back to doing the Chelsea and Arsenal double header. Looks good there, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do the Chelsea and Aston Villa, because Aston Villa are probably around about where we're going to be in the league, and Arsenal, we can see them probably hammer us. But that'll be it that'll be that, guys, for this episode. So next time, hopefully, we've had some sort of transfer budget. We've given some new contracts to these players and maybe got a couple of players on loan, because I think that's the only way I can bring some new players in. Anyway, guys, if you've liked this, leave a like down below. Let me know what you think to this series so far, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you in a bit.